This next gentleman has come in from Rhode Island. You are about to be in for a very special treat. Please welcome Mr. Danny Douchebag.
Thank you. How are we all doing? Thank you. All right, thank you. Hey, how we all doing, everybody? Like lively crowd, all right? So maybe some of you guys thought this was like a spoken word or something, but just this whole layout here, you know, this is probably one of the nicest places I've done comedy in, to be honest with you. You know, I'm just in here like, wow, this is really great. It's like an art gallery. This is like all these women's names on the wall. They sound important. I don't know who they are. I just want to go in their offices and just rub my balls all over their keyboard. And like, nah, it's just some very juvenile type of a person, I guess. You know, I'm just not used to being here. How you doing, my man? I like that little hat you're going on. I look like you're bootlegging something back in the Great Depression. My man over here with that hat. You guys, how you doing? How the teeny boppers are out tonight? How you two girls doing? Hey, good. All right, I'll leave you alone. I can see it in your eyes. Just didn't want to be bothered, you know, but I'm feeling important because I got Jeff Bezos right here sitting front row. Get him and his wife with matching outfits, man. Is that what you do? That's cute. Wow, good for you guys. Go home and have skinny people sex? Is that what you're going to do? Good for you guys. Oh. Look at these perfect people right here. And they sat in front row right from me. You know? How's it going? Look at that. We got Dilbert back here over here. How's it going? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, that was you. He's looking for another Dilbert. You know I'm going to say that my man over here is looking like Snoop Dogg over here. Singing me mugging the other comics and whatnot. I said, I better watch out for that guy. He's really going to get me if I don't make him laugh, you know? How you doing, my man? Is that your wife right there? No? Is that your girlfriend? No, she's your lady? Now, you getting serious with this guy? These guys, wow, because you have kids with him?
No.
It's gonna be a C-section baby, all right? He's got a big old noggin over there. Is that his dad behind him? Because that thing's not too far behind him. Is that your dad? Captain Picard of Star Trek over there? Brought yourself a silver-haired white lady with you. How you doing? This is a trophy wife. Hi. How you doing? So, now one of you white ladies walked in on me when I was on the shitter, all right? And then one of the women, was that you? Did you walk in the bathroom when I was blowing it up? I forgot to lock it. Sorry. I told you, they shouldn't even let me in here. It's a bad idea. And guess what? It's just gonna get worse. I just turned 46 years old, right? Yeah. My wife, you know, she was nice enough, she made me some fish tacos for my birthday, you know. You guys thought that was funny, laughed at fish tacos. Yeah, that was nice of her though, right? You know what's funny? I fucking hate fish tacos. Right? Want to know what else is funny? She likes fish tacos. See? But my wife is fucking the landscaper. Yeah. They don't think I know. It's all right. I don't care. I've always been a loser my whole life. You know, and then like she's been nice to me, things are going good for me, the neighbors are getting jealous because the yard looks beautiful. The yard looks amazing. I don't even know what she's doing for this guy because he started building a patio. She was giving him anal or something. Be out there at midnight making my burgers. It's totally fine. But, yeah, that was something else. But I'm gonna buy a chimpanzee for Christmas. I'm hoping that fucking thing will kill her. She said to me, "Where's the monkey gonna sleep?" I said, "In the bed." She said, "What about the smell?" I said, "Well, I don't mind the smell, and I don't think the monkey will either." Like that. It was an old joke. It was like one of the first ones I wrote. We're going back like 10 years. I didn't even have a wife at that point. See, I fooled you guys. Ha ha ha! Joke's on you. But yeah, so no, don't be calling like DCYF, no crime scene investigations on me or nothing. You know, it's just a hypothetical joke. All right, but yeah, I was driving on the highway the other day, accidentally got stuck in the middle of a funeral. Yeah, I don't know if that ever happened to you guys. You know, you got a lot of traffic around here. You know, these people, they were getting off the same exit as me. You know, and I didn't know what to do, you know, and I felt real guilty, and I started getting nervous, and I put my hazards on. I did the right thing. I attended the rest of the ceremony, you know. I didn't actually know Mr. Gomez, but he seemed like a nice guy. Just told everybody I was his white friend, you know. It's a great way to market my business, actually, because I'm a plumber by day, you know, so they just thought the plumber came to the funeral. That's a good plumber. That's the guy we want, you know. They didn't know shit. Ate all their food up, and I went home. Right? I saw this funeral the other day. No word of a lie. There were only 6 cars in the funeral. Only 6 cars. Yeah, but like, I feel like it's safe to say that guy was an asshole. You know, when there was 6 cars in his funeral. You know, he's one of those people that just gets that plot. The grave, it's just a square on the ground. You know, the grass grows over it, the weeds grow over it. They don't even say anything, just like, he died. Clearly didn't like that man. Yeah, it was tough getting here. I was definitely racing here to get here. And I dropped a whole bottle of Dracar cologne. Before I left, my uncle got it for me, so like now my whole apartment's smelling like East Haven. It's crazy. She really liked that. She really liked that. Go to East Haven often? No, she does not like East Haven. Okay, all right. She laughed really hard at it. How you doing, my man over here? You're looking real quiet. I got you laughing, right? He's like, uh-oh, he's honing in on it. How's it going? What's your first name?
Steve.
Steve. How you doing, Steve? Good. You know, Steve, you're like a doppelganger of this kid that I went to high school with, right? Yeah, you're like a twin, right? And he was my bully. So I was looking at him a little funny. Stand up, Steve. You want to stand up? I still believe it in my head. All right, okay. You're a lot taller. All right. She was going to go down, okay? But they always have this story, okay? When you grow up and you get older, right? They tell you, someday, those kids that picked on you, your bullies, you know, because I was always a fat little kid, and they say, they're going to be doing really bad someday, and you're going to be successful. You don't need to worry about them, you know? And you know what? It's a lie. It's a fucking lie. They all lie to you. It's a goddamn lie, all right? It never happens. It's all just a lie. It's something they tell you when you're younger, because I saw my bully the other day, and he really looked just like you, and I saw him, right? Yeah, and I was like, hey, what's up, Brett? How's it going? He goes, we were in Stop and Shop, you know, and he's telling me how successful he is. You know, he's a real estate agent. He's making tons of money. I'm working my ass off as a plumber. I'm barely making ends meet, you know. And he started fucking with me. It just never stopped, you know. And he just looked in my carriage. He's like, "Hey, Danny, you're buying skinny popcorn, huh, Danny? It's not working, Danny. It's not working." Newsflash, Danny. Look in the middle of Stop and Shop. I called my car. Fuck you, Brett. I gotta say, fuck Brett. Right? You want to know what happiness is? Happiness is when you see somebody from high school who's fatter than you. Dog shit. It's no happiness. Say, what happened to you? I guess it made Brett's day to see me. So I was fatter than him. So you get it? I just turned it around. Got the crowd to feel bad for me again. Talk about how mean my wife is. I got a little daughter at home, right? Yeah, like not in the car. I know. Got a kid? No, yeah, not in the car. I got a little girl at home, right? And she's my daughter, and she's 7 years old, and she's in that why stage now. And she asked me why about everything. She's like, why? I'm like, I had to level with her. I'm like, listen, baby, I'm not the smartest individual. In fact, I fucked my life up. And that's why you're here. Poor little kid, you know. I got him shaking his head. No. Snoop Dogg did not like that. How many kids Snoop Dogg have? 3? Okay. All right. We got a daddy here. We got any more daddies here?
Oh, yeah.
All right, he's a daddy. Jeff Bezos got a kid. How many kids you got, Jeff? Just one? Since we said she wanted to stop, that's it. That's some $1 million sperm right there. You know? Kids got AIDS and shit. It's fine. Right? Don't be afraid. You know, we get hit him for a lot of child support. These too. But, so, I've been daddy for 7 years, okay? And I figured out one thing in the household.
There you go.
Nobody gives a fuck about daddy. Nobody. Serious, it's true, all right? You wanna know why? I'll give you a good example why, right? There's some meat that's about to expire. They're like, see if daddy will eat it. Daddy, you eat the meat? Daddy's eating the meat now. It's okay now. It's okay. We can eat it, you know? Like, I see them throwing away like that last little bit of toilet paper and everything. They throw it in the garbage. I'm pulling it out, you know? Like, there's still toilet paper on here. What the hell? What are we all rich? You know? I'll wipe my ass with the cardboard. I don't care. I'm just trying to save a buck, you know? So I don't want you guys to think that like I'm this crazy white guy who doesn't like his family, go home and like shoot my family up or something like that. I don't want you to think that. You know, I take my job very seriously. I do. I even tattooed on my stomach, see? Yeah, that shit's real, right? I love my kid. I said, yeah, you know, you can see it again. I usually only do this once for a comedy set. That costs $10 each. Yeah. But listen, you want to know why I did it? You ever want to see somebody who's 300 pounds, laying on the beach, figure out they don't give a fuck about what the way they look, what they look like, or anything in life, just laying there all sprawled out. You want to know, well, what went wrong in his life? He was daddy. Nobody ever gave a fuck about him. That's why. You know, listen, if I'm gonna die in a crawl space someday doing some plumbing work. They don't care about the plumber either. I can always hear him complaining about me in the basement. Now plumber's down there, ain't gonna be cheap, you know? That's what's gonna happen one day. Plumber daddy's just gonna die. He's just gonna die in the crawl space. And they're gonna go, where's the plumber? I don't know. Have you heard from him? Do we have hot water? Did he send us a bill? And that's what's gonna happen. Daddy's just dead, laying there. You know, I want to know, which one of you are coming to my funeral? When I die in the crawl space, who's coming? I want Jeff Bezos there. All right, I want Snoop Dogg there. You better be at my funeral. You too, you bootlegger over there. We all 1920s depression over there. Over there in the class. All right? You two can come here too, all right? You're allowed. They'll let you in, okay? It's kind of like this. You ever been to a funeral? I know, I had like 3 jokes about funeral. I'm very morbid, you know. But that's what's gonna happen. Like if I died at the beginning of a vacation that I took them to, they wouldn't rat me out. They wouldn't be like, oh shit, daddy's dead. They're gonna, oh, we thought he was asleep. He was on the beach. I don't know. We left him, you know. Rifle through my pockets, get some money for the snack bar. They'll be on their way. They're all right with that shit, you know. But yeah. Lesbians love kayaks. Did you know that shit? You know that? That's a real fucking fact. They do. They love that shit. Got any lesbians in the audience? Okay, well listen. They love kayaks. I'm gonna tell you why, all right? Because they get out there and they go in their kayak and they're paddling around their stream or the pond or the ocean, wherever the fuck they go, inside something that essentially is shaped like a vagina. See, that's why they like that shit, you know? See, now you thought I was ignorant for a minute. Wait a minute. He might be onto something. He just kind of kicked us some knowledge, you know? But, you know, I don't even know what I'm going to do when my daughter gets older, you know? She's just going to want to, like, date boys, this and that. I'm just going to buy her a kayak. There you go, baby. Just get the kayak. You're doing great. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's, you know, I got to go with that whole crazy white dude thing, you know, where, like, I don't want DCF at the house again, you know what I'm saying? They start looking through everything, like, you know. Then they get on your social media, you know. You stand-up comic, you really got to kind of behave yourself, you know. Really can't just be doing too much wrong, you know. I mean, I run a plumbing business, okay, in Rhode Island. I mean, all these friggin' miserable old white women are gonna give me bad Yelp reviews, you know? They're gonna be like, he's disgusting. That's why I have to call myself Danny Douchebag, you know? I come with a disclaimer, you know? There's a warning. You shouldn't be questioning things later on. I don't believe the things he said. I'm really not that bad, see? I just don't want people getting upset with me, that's all. But comedy's a lot of fun, you know? It really is. I do a lot of bars, a lot of bar shows. This really, you know, it's kind of depressing sometimes, but you either do three things, right? You either kill it, people loving you, shaking your hand, you know, they're just loving you to death. You either bomb, you know, you're horrible, or you get beat up in the parking lot, you know, that's your other option, you know, trying to leave, yeah, I'm out of here, you know. But, yeah, so, like, one time, here's a good example, there was a guy, this is the comedy show, right? He was a contractor, he was a carpenter, he was at the bar, he probably didn't even know there was a comedy show. And he had a pencil, like a carpenter's pencil, and he snapped it over his forehead to show me how strong he was. You know, and I was like, oh, hey. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I must have pissed this guy off or something, you know. I'm like, hey, wow. And then he proceeded to eat the pencil. No. And I was like, don't do that. And then he kind of wandered off, and I proceeded to eat the nachos that he had left in the bar. You see, he was strong, but I was stealthy, okay? See, that's right. I won there. See, that's winning. How you doing, my man? You look like you play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. No, I'm not the first person to tell you that, no. Yeah, either that, he's like a juggalo. You listen to that same clown posse, you listen to that shit. Juggalos are very odd characters, aren't they? I feel like everybody in this audience is driving a Tesla when I get out of here. They're all fighting over the same charging station or something. How many electric cars? Show of hands. How many electric cars? Come on. I knew it! Handsome bastard. He's seen it with the coat. And the coat went with it. It was a dead giveaway. Came in there with their matching outfits, dressed like a cat burglar over there. All gray, he had his cap on. But, yeah.
Only one.
Only one what? Only one? Oh, one person. Yeah, I'm behind on my jokes now. All right, now I'm trying to move forward, but that's totally fine. It's all right.
Yeah.
So, how you doing over there?
Angry, evidently.
What happened?
It's only one.
Oh, she's mad about that. Why? Well, what are you driving over here?
We drive a gas BMW.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
No.
that should be a BMW. If I ever seen it. Oh, he's a mechanic. Is that why he's showing me he's losing fingers? He's going like this.
It's a 4-cylinder.
Oh, it's a 4-cylinder.
You consider gas mileage, buddy.
You know something? She looks like she was a lot of fun back in her day. Yeah, she really does.
She still is.
That's a happily married couple right there.
Yeah. 40 years next year.
40 years! I was just about to ask. Now let me ask you a question, all right?
Yeah, come on.
All right. Two of you have been together for 40 years, okay?
42, married
42
next
years,
year.
all right.
Yeah.
So,
Come on.
the blowjobs, do they ever come back? Is she still sucking my dick? Is she? Wow! See, I was right. She was a lot of fun, and she still is. Now, usually when you've been married a long time, right? There's a nickname for the man gets for his penis, all right? She nicknamed that shit. Oh, you don't have a nickname after 42 years.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on, you can call it Captain Picard. It's all right.
Okay, you're not going to get into 40 years with that stuff.
Okay. All right, so she didn't nickname the unit, all right? Now I'm going to switch to this couple over here. Well, he's getting angry with me, you know?
Not at all.
This guy, okay, all right, don't get angry with me. You just keep drinking your Heineken Lights over there.
Narragansett, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. See, switch beers just for me. That was very thoughtful. Very thoughtful. Okay, so now you two, you've been together, right? How long are you together? since the Great Depression, but 10 years. Okay, so you met her mom, right? You met her mom, okay? And they always tell you, you know, when you meet a woman and you look at her, and then you meet her mother, like, you know, that's what you be marrying. It's kind of like a, yeah, all right, so would you bang her mother? Would you bang your mother-in-law? Would you bang her mom? Would you? No, you would kick her out of bed. That poor old woman just wanted to get your poor mother-in-law. You would kick her out of bed. That's hard. Now listen, there's a correct answer to this question. There is a correct. Yes, you would in theory because you're dating her daughter. Okay, so you would in theory, but you wouldn't because that's disrespectful. See, I didn't want this guy to get pissed off at me anymore. He seemed like he was getting like a whole red thing. Over here,
That's because it's got a bald head.
yeah, he's looking like Red Skull from Marvel Comics. You know who Red Skull is. My man over here telling me like he ain't never read a comic book. I know you can read comic books. Maybe not Dungeons and Dragons, but definitely play some games too, you know. Into that wizards and shit. You know. You're like, is that what you just did? You're like, I like wizard white guys on the dating profile, and then like, yes, no shit. Really? Wow. God damn, I would have thought like me and you were cousins or something. Plainfield, Connecticut or something on them supporting white people. I'm sorry. I've done a few shows in Plainfield, Connecticut. It's very entertaining. Seriously, it's like time just stopped. Have you guys ever been? You're not missing much, all right? The shows, they're a lot of fun. They're crazy. These people are fucking nuts. They just have like "fuck Biden" written right on the side of the bar. Like it's ruthless country, you know. You might not want to, you know, drive through there if you have an electric car.
Yeah, and it's only 40 miles.
No charging station for you over there. You might be in trouble.
It's only 40 minutes away. Imagine what 400 miles away is like.
Yeah, I voted for Trump. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't trying to anti-Trump. Oh, you got mad. You got mad.
I was bad.
You weren't mad. I know. You weren't away because I was messing with your wife a little bit, and you guys have been married.
No, about the election. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're mad.
Fair game on me. Fair game on me.
Okay, all right.
Jesus, really?
Listen, I don't know where this is going right now. I'm trying to turn the comedy show into like a political rap. That was not what I was trying to do. Now, in this building, maybe they do shit like that here. So I don't know. They'll never have it.
I'll be quiet.
But, yeah. So, what are you saying over there now? Who's taking it easy? I heard that, Trey. I heard that. So now in 2024, we're going to be approaching 2025. I think we all know that our phone listens to us. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
Your phone listens to you. It's messed up. It's just common knowledge. He just figured it out. Yeah, you know, so like anytime I run a broke-ass comedy show in Plainfield, Connecticut, nobody shows up, I know. The CIA's listening. You know? They're still there. You know, Big Brother's still there. They're listening right now. It's fucked up. You know, how many of you guys ever here sent a dick pic? Oh, come on. All right, at least my man over here admits it. All right, now the creepy red-headed guys, I'm guilty of it too. No, you never sent her a little picture at work. Hey, come for some afternoon delight. Never? No, never? You're just too busy, just making money. Running SpaceX. Might cost me a few dollars. Ask for it. Okay. Isn't it fucked up though? So people who would admit and have admitted, and I've sent dick pics even to my wife, whoever. And
Oh my God.
the CIA even knows what your dick looks like. Yeah, see, they know everything. Everything. It's messed up. I end up being a mad guy, have sex with my phone. More than my wife, you know, we don't really do it anymore. These two are still getting it on. I'm happy for them. You know, they're gonna go home tonight and make some granny porn and shit. Exactly. Listen, good for you. Captain Picard, he's just like rocking and rolling over there. He took the blue pill, all right. He's ready to go.
No full pills.
You don't need the blue pill. Good for you, my man.
Hell?
Oh God. People take that shit. I don't take it because, like I said, I'm not sexually active right now. Right? I'm a married guy, you know. But yeah, but people do take that shit. But yeah, you got any Spanish folks in here? My man right here, right? Spanish people, no Mexican people, nothing. No. I'm jealous of Spanish people. I am. And not because you're sexy, you can dance better than me, you have like cool things about your culture. I'm jealous of your abuela. I'm jealous of abuela. Okay, because my white grandmother and my white grandparents and my family, they won't babysit the kid for shit. They don't babysit at all, right? And I'm not trying to say anything, it's just a cultural thing, you know? They're too busy, they're on Facebook, they have yoga classes, they don't see their grandkids, it's just different, they FaceTime now, you know? They're like modern day teenagers, see? Abuela is babysitting 24/7, she's a beast. They make an illegal apartment for her in the basement. She's over there. She babysits the kids. She even gets a job as a crossing guard to get the kids off the bus. Like I just don't have that in my life. I'm jealous of Abuela. You want to ever rent out your Abuela just for a weekend? Let my wife. Totally abandoned us. It's a cultural thing, you know. They're just into their own thing. They're like modern day teenagers, you know. But speaking of grandparents, my grandma's dying. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I don't want to bring it down. Wow. That was nice. That was such a sweet crowd. I don't know if I pissed those two people off or I think they're getting it on in the back. You got that blue pill, right? I think she did walk in on me in the bathroom. I wasn't thinking. You know, I just, it was a sort of yarn. Locked in the stall, right? My comedy jokes. But yeah, she's dying. And actually, that's an old joke. A joke like 5 years old. That bitch is dead already. You know? But yeah, but she was, no, listen, she's dying. And I go see her, right? And I'm like, hey, Graham, how's it going? She's like, oh, hi. I'm like, there you go. I'm like, she's like, oh, how's everything going? How's your daughter? Good. She's like, oh, she's so little and petite. She's a cute little thing. I can't figure it out because you and your wife are not. The fuck? Did you just say that? You know, and I'm like, all right, you know, she's dying. Maybe she's just brutally honest, you know? And then she's like, talking to her, and I said, you know, I'm putting my house up on the market. I want to get a bigger house. Have bigger rooms. The rooms are kind of small in my house, you know, just because it's an older home. The rooms are small. And she's like, oh, that's tough if the rooms are small because you and your wife are not. I'm like, what the fuck? He's talked shit to me twice now. I'm in deathbed. And I'm like, I'm not going to get the opportunity to ever say anything back, you know. And I'm like, hey, you know, what's up with zucchini casserole, huh? Christmas time. Not doing so good lately. Zucchini casserole went downhill. You know, and she's like, you really think my zucchini casserole sucks? I was like, no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That was petty of me. And she said, well, if you do, I understand, because fat people don't like vegetables! Bitch talked shit to me right before she died, and I don't even know what to say about that. But listen, you guys have been great. I've had a blast, right? I'm getting douchebag